If you remember very well, during the campaign season in 2022, the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was accused of forgery. Even after the election was concluded and he was declared the winner by INEC, the case was in court. To understand the fact that he, forged his certificates, the Chicago State University that he claimed he graduated from. That case is still there. Many Nigerians still believe that he never went to Chicago State University. Going by every document being presented and of which they are on public domain, one still have to ask that is it true that Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually went to school? This is something that is still debatable to some certain political spectrum, because some believe that he went to school, but the data are saying a different scenario. However, last week, the Nigerian government said that those that purchased or maybe graduated from the university in Benin and Togo will no longer be seen as a graduate because of the allegation that pop up, of which, after due investigation by the federal government, they discovered that people have been going to Benin and Togo to purchase certificates. It was an allegation just like the one on the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But then, have they been able to verify this to the fact that almost everybody that went to those schools actually bought the certificates? This is something that we all need to understand, that the step in which the government took under the Ministry of Education was a total no. Yes, some people are actually buying certificates from all these neighboring countries. But why can't you check and verify that there are some people who actually went to those schools and they're actually on campus, studying, and then probably return them back into the country to continue their studies in some of the universities? But then, that is not the case, because from the memo, the breaking news as of last week, there was no such plan at all. Now, fast forward to this week, the Minister of Education is having it that if you don't clock 18, then you cannot get admission to the university. Why? Why are you doing that? When in other nations of the world, at 23, 24, people have already banked their PhD. So, is it going into the university at the age of 18? When ASU will go to strike for like 3 times before you graduate, where a 4-year course will become 7-8 years course. Upon your graduation, every employer of labor will be asking you that you might have had 5 years of experience and should not be older than 25. So let's tell ourselves the truth. How will you be able to meet up with those demands? And this sparked a lot of reaction across Nigeria. And one of the notable person that talked about this was Rufai, and he had this to say. According to him, he said that roll out a national campaign to help more students pass WAEC. That is his number one, point given to the federal government. His number 2 was set up extra exam lesson center in the 774 local governments equipped with computer and internet, where students can practice past questions with computers and internet. Number 3 is provide refreshment for the student by getting produce from local farmers in the areas. In those centers also train the student on work skills like use of Excel and Microsoft product, so they can get digital skills. Number 5, it says seek scholarship opportunity around the world for the student with the best result. Number 6, it says set up also a career counseling portal on those computers where students will have access to career counseling. And he went ahead to say this should not cost the government so much. They should seek partners from across the world. That was Rufai of Arise TV. And mainly all these particular, sentiments. So the truth is that while is the federal government, or while is that the Nigerian political elite are not thinking straight. Someone will say that could it be that they drink something before they take their decisions? Because in 2024, you are saying a child should turn 18 before getting admission into a university. Are you seriously right now? When at 23, 22, people are already bagging their PhD here and there. It doesn't make any sense. And one said, Why won't you say so when you employed an illiterate as your Minister of Education? Then what do you expect? That is one of the reactions coming from Nigerians on social media. Some even said when the president is being alleged to have, compromised, or when the president have been alleged to have forged a certificate from Chicago State, what do you expect? These are the issues. But the question still remains that is this the right way to go, as the Minister of Education has rolled out that if you don't turn 18, you cannot get admission to the university. All the students from Benin and Togo, if you get admission from those places, just consider it null and void. Any certificate you possess from those schools is invalid. Is that fair to those who actually went there under sweat to get that certificate without compromising their integrity? Let's have this conversation in the comment section. Thank you for watching.